All right. Well, let's get to the uh, second least exciting team from the AFC West here. We've got the Los Angeles Chargers. I personally think this is the least exciting team, regardless of the new head coach that has come in, just because the head coach has gutted the entire team, as he rightfully should have. Why do you guys have them not the least exciting team in the AFC West?
Jim Harbaugh is the white Mike Tomlin. He hasn't had a season under 500 in the NFL. He knows how to build a team over there. Everywhere he's gone, he's been able to build the team up pretty well, semi-fast, and he's gonna really take it back to old school football, defense, and running the ball. You got a great quarterback already in Justin Herbert. They can do some stuff over there. Not saying it's gonna be great, but it's gonna be better to watch than the Raiders, especially with Lad McConkey over there. I feel like he's gonna get a lot of catches this year.
Dude, the his red zone blocking clip where he got a pancake. It was a little like wrestling match basically, but I mean the dude's got grit, as they like to say about a lot of white players as well. But I mean he's gonna be a stud, and just as a pure like football guy, looking at it from a football IQ, grading players on talent, whatever. Like I think Justin Herbert has a lot of great abilities when it comes to this game of football, and I don't think he was just sticking to Keenan Allen and Mike Williams when they were healthy. He spread the ball around to like he got guys like Donald Parham involved. Uh, so like I like what Justin Herbert can do with probably lesser known guys, um, playing with what he's got. It's really going to be a case of can they keep him healthy? Can they keep big defenders off of him? Is Rashawn Slater going to stay healthy? Did they really fix right tackle? Like what's going on?
Well,
I think the
let's
line's going to
let's
be a big plus for them this year whenever they draft Joe Alt. I think it's going to help them out a lot there.
that'll be a
He's
big piece at
is he right tackle then?
right tackle.
Well, that's he's got to prove it. So
That'll be a big piece is can they keep the offensive line healthy? But the biggest piece is are his players going to be able to catch the ball? Is he going to be able to get the ball to weapons like you were just talking about? Let's take a look at the backfield. They just lost every single one of their backs that they had. They're going to a perpetually injured backfield of Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, the two guys who can't stay healthy for more than 4 weeks at a time, or I should say 4 weeks at the beginning of the season. Then they're done. His number one tight end and number two tight end, Will Dissly from Seattle, and Hayden Hurst, who is perpetually jumping around from team to team because he's not very good. And then what you've got DJ Shark because he's proven to do so well, and Josh Palmer, who's been there forever. Josh Palmer is now their number one receiver. Their number two is DJ Shark. Their number three is Lad McConkey, a rookie. They don't have anyone else. You think they're going to bring in
they're
Quentin
not.
Johnston?
Where are they listing Quentin Johnson on the depth
Quentin
chart?
Johnston is the fourth receiver. He's bad.
That's
He can't
so
create
funny,
separation. He
bro.
can't catch anything.
He probably can't catch balls in practice, and they're just
He's
like, "What the
undoubted.
fuck
No,
did we do with this pick?"
all the film that's been coming out in training camp has been not good of Quentin Johnston. He hasn't been able to catch a ball in the preseason or at camp. It wouldn't surprise me if they try and go out and get a guy like Justin Ross that's just been cut from the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they'll be able to pick up a few guys, but they're
Take
also not
Kadarius Toney, guys.
in very good cap space. This offense is going to struggle. I don't care how good Justin Herbert actually is because he hasn't been able to actually put wins up on the board. And with a team like this, where you're one deep across the board, when you've got nothing, you're not going to be able to perform.
He like so he's had injury, and we can say that about a lot of guys in the NFL, but like as likes to say, the best ability is availability. Blah blah blah. But he's been playing behind the eight ball with Brandon Staley as his fucking head coach. Okay, it's like he has, I feel like, mismanaged the roster. He has made terrible calls in game that like I don't think his record is entirely his fault. And you go back to the argument on whether or not wins and losses are a quarterback stat or what. It's to each their own on that argument. I really don't give two ways about it, but the Justin Herbert has been playing in a detriment because of Brandon Staley, and like I said, I like his just pure talent and what he has to give the game of football. Like I would like to see him succeed. Can they keep him healthy? And even if they do, 1-win playoff team ceiling.
I, and I don't mean this to be like harsh on Herbert or what this team could be in the future. What I'm saying is specifically about what can this team do this season. And this team is not built up to do anything. Nothing. It is built up to get honestly Justin Herbert hurt again because
I think
he's
if
got
they
nobody
stay
to throw to.
healthy, it's like optimistically, they can have a pretty good season. I think the offense is going to be significantly better than you might be expecting, but it hinges on health, and you can say that about a lot of teams in the NFL.
It depends how Patrick Mahomes-esque Justin Herbert can really be. Playing with your top two receivers being DJ Shark and Joshua Palmer, like he's going to have to be the best quarterback in the league to actually do something with this wide receiver.
Well, I think Ladd McConkey is going to have plenty of opportunity to
I
get.
don't disagree. I think he'll have the opportunity. Can he snatch it? And the
Yes.
defense, don't forget this defense also not good. You have Khalil Mack, an aging Khalil Mack, and Derwin James, who's perpetually injured outside of last year, and
And
that's it.
they like to put Khalil Mack out wide. So who the hell knows what's
He's
going
covering
on in that
Tyreek. So
defense?
I mean, so they're going to be giving up a lot of points. They're not going to be scoring a lot of points. I don't believe. Jim is going to have a very hard time this season.
What's
Vegas
Vegas got him
has
at?
I think that's a
their
fair assessment.
odds.
I'm just slightly more optimistic.
Vegas has their odds at 8.5 this season,
Ooh.
and I'll take the under all day long.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go under there as well. That seems very high.
He's going to do it, isn't he?
It,
He's
He's going to
going
do it.
to.
over.
Might be your worst pick so far. Vegas has them at 8.5. You have them winning at least 9 games. That's
Yeah,
Ballsy.
ballsy.
Don't put your mortgage on it,
One of
folks.
them's going to be against us too.
Well, that's a given.
It's not.
Whoa.
We've been kicking their
Whoa.
ass lately.
They usually get one on us.
If they're lucky.
It's because we usually play them the last game of the year, and minus this past season, we usually play them as the last game of the year, and all of our starters are sitting, and we still barely lose by like 3 points.
It's not gonna happen this year.